Didn't one of the coffee chains have a hot, thin mint type or Girl Scout flavored coffees?
I think you're right.
At one point?
I could not name it, but I think you're right.
I think I am.
Because why wouldn't they have it? It's so tasty and delicious. But Tom Schmidt, what?
What?
Is that spit take?
Ooh, minty. Minty fresh.
How's it looking outside? Minty fresh?
Yeah, right. I wish. Next week will be minty fresh.
Okay, good.
Sunny and hot. Well, hot, I guess. But it's a hot coffee, so it works. Springfield right now, yeah, some clouds have moved on in. Yep, kind of a, what do they call it? Is it London fog?
Yes.
Is that another coffee drink? I feel like London fog.
Is it really?
Square camera. Yeah, cloudy skies, got a chance of rain coming in later today. This morning, 60s, 70s, 68 degrees in Springfield, partly to mostly cloudy on the skies. We have a flood watch for the counties in green everywhere in Missouri. And heavy rain expected in Arkansas, too, just not enough for a flood watch yet. 1 p.m. today through 7 a.m. Friday, timeline of the heaviest rain. Today, 82 degrees otherwise, outside of the rain and the cloud cover. Might find some strong to severe storms this evening as well. It's a low risk overall for some wind of up to 60 miles an hour. Hail up to quarter-sized. All right, it's not too big. And then low risk of maybe a spin-up tornado or two in the yellow shaded area this evening and tonight. All right, so looking at Futurecast, we're dry throughout 3 o'clock, and then rain and storms blowing out of Kansas. It'll be a complex of storms. That's when we'll find our risk of severe weather. Then the rain becomes more scattered through the morning hours on Friday, and then through the day Friday. We'll find some pretty big gaps, but still going to find some rain and storms lingering Friday afternoon. It's not until Friday night that I think the rain will start to go away for us. Saturday, mainly dry. We get hot and sunny, talking highs in the 90s for next week. Hour 2 of Unscripted is next.
An auto accident can change your life in an instant. The physical, emotional, and financial burdens can be overwhelming. Deputy in Mizell is here to help. Our legal experts help you navigate the complexities, ensuring you receive fair compensation and justice. We simplify the process, providing personalized support from initial care to rehabilitation and financial compensation, offering you quick and reliable assistance when you need it most. Contact Deputy in Mizell today.
Tell them that they save $100 off any drain cleaning service this month. Your line is that we don't charge a service call. He's literally laying down on the job. Okay, so we can't get a baby to talk, but we can fix any leak. Well, almost any leak. Wardrobe?
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
If you've been searching for an alternative to suffering with dentures, I've got a great solution for you. I'm Dr. Grant Olson, and at Innovative Dental Implant Center, an Innovative Implant Smile will give you back the smile that you love and let you eat the food you want with a premium set of natural-looking teeth screwed in on implants that doesn't come in and out. To learn more about this life-changing Innovative Implant Smile, visit innovativeimplantsmile.com or give us a call at 417-319-2509.
At Camp Barnabas, we say yes to life-changing experiences. Ziplining, water slides, canoeing, parties, and more. All designed for individuals with disabilities and chronic illnesses. Since 1994, we've welcomed over 100,000 campers and missionary volunteers. But camp isn't possible without your generosity. Together, we can ensure no one misses out. Support our mission today at campbarnabas.org.
This year, America celebrates 250 years of freedom, family, and tradition. Celebrate with hometown favorites at Mel's Hard Luck Diner and Kringle's Christmas Shop in Branson. Enjoy great food, unforgettable entertainment, and the spirit of Christmas all year long. Happy 250th birthday, America.
I love these Kubota zero-turn lawnmowers, and I love orange. I love a lazy boy. You ain't got no tater chips or nothing, do you?
Kubota ZTR mowers and Lazy Boy available at Coral Supply.
When you need it built strong and built right too, call Fair and True. We're the team for you. From dream to design, from start to the end, we build it with care like we would for a friend. Honest through and through. Homes, officer, they're that brand new deck. We show up on time and we earn your respect. Craftsmanship solid and pricing that's fair. With Fair and True Construction, we're already there.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years for their families, for their communities. But here's one thing they won't do: pay interest on their new truck. For a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models with no payments until after Labor Day. Take on new adventures, make new memories, and leave the interest behind.
See your Chevy dealers of the Ozarks.
We asked the Ozarks to come together to participate in putting the Ozarks first, and we want to thank you for your help. Our community came together to collect funds and donations that will be transformed into over 12,000 meals for families here in the Ozarks. Ozarks first, first for you.
Certified most accurate forecast in the Ozarks, 10 years in a row by Weather Rate. Ozarks first, first in weather, first for you.
Ozarks First, voted Best News Promotion by the Missouri Broadcasters Association.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Menards.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Menards.
Live from the Deputy and Mizell Law Studios at Ozarks First, this is Unscripted.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday Eve, and welcome to the second hour of Unscripted. I'm Maddie Conklin.
And I'm Jeremy Rabe. Taste the mint, would you?
Taste the goodness of the mintness. Taste that
shaking
coffee
it up.
sauce.
Oh, I'm trying to see if I can taste that thin mint bites you put in here.
Let's see.
Minty fresh. I don't have to brush my teeth for a week.
I was going Well, sir, we're going to talk about that off air, okay?
Okay.
But that is one way to not have coffee breath. Add
mint.
some mint into it.
And there you go.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. By the way, guys, you don't want to go anywhere because for Dishin this week, here's what's odd. I'm not hungry right now, but I think once
I'm
we
not
cook,
either.
I'm not hungry.
But
once we start cooking, it'll
and
change.
we're smelling the aromas, yeah.
We're making a delicious, decadent steak and egg sandwich.
Okay, yeah, croissant sandwich.
Croissant.
With crispy potato balls. Can we get it all done? We're going to find
I don't know. But
That's always
before that.
the question. Before that, yes. How's the weather?
Looks all right. You know, not a bad day for something like a, crispy, hot, fresh food. Be good.
Yes.
So does that mean it's colder outside? Like there's a chill in the air, so the hot food will be like.
Well, I mean, for June, yeah. It'll be
For June.
For June.
Definitely for June.
Yeah.
70s, 80s later today. So we should be closer to 90 this time of year. We're about 10 degrees cooler than normal for today. Right now, looking at satellite and radar, some clouds have moved in. It's going to be kind of a cloudier sky. So gloomy weather today with rain holding off until later today. We got some rain now fading away in northeast Oklahoma. Showers made a run at Madison County in Arkansas, just to the west of east of Fayetteville. But otherwise, keeping things dry for the morning. This is what's coming our way. So this is a little development here in western Kansas, starting to get organized a little bit, and the rain kind of lingers back into Colorado too. That entire system is going to move from the west through Kansas into the Ozarks later this afternoon, stay through tonight, and then exit late in the day Friday. So yeah, the next 36 to 48 hours is going to be a little rainy out there. After that, the rain highway moves to the north. Summer Ridge blows on in. Hot and sunny as we go to next week. Something to look forward to there. Today, 82 degrees. Otherwise, a little cooler than normal. Cloud cover depending. Risk of maybe some severe weather this afternoon with those storms moving in from Kansas later today. We'll say after 3 p.m. That's probably a little earlier, but after 3 p.m. just to be safe. This evening, mainly wind and hail risk, and also a low tornado risk. That's higher, though, across southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma. Tornado risk drops off in Missouri and Arkansas for tonight. Looking at the rain chance today, it's low for the morning. Really don't expect much more to develop there. This afternoon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, somewhere in there, storms begin to move in west of Highway 65. Be heavy rain, widespread rain too. Upper 60s tonight with rain likely tonight with a few thunderstorms tonight. The severe risk, though, starts to fade a little bit. Later in the evening we go. As we look at tomorrow, low 80s, still some rain, still some thunderstorms for Friday morning. And then rain becomes more scattered Friday afternoon. And it's not until Friday night that the rain clears away. So it's going to be a while. Low 70s, upper 60s for Friday night. And as we go into Friday night, again, rain showers start to move off down to the south and east. Saturday, it's going to be a transition day. The high pressure moves in with the heat on Sunday. Saturday is going to be bringing that in, so we might find a few showers on Saturday, but mostly expected to be dry. 90s, sunny, HOT hot. Our first July heat wave of the summer, I guess, begins next week.
HOTTOGO, that weather forecast is good to go.
Yes.
Oh.
Coming up, we're making a decadent steak and egg breakfast sandwich with a side of crispy potato balls in this week's Dishin' It. Oh, I just fought.
Ozarks First, voted best podcast by the Missouri Broadcasters Association.
Have you had an amazing experience with a healthcare provider? Well, nominate your Brightspeed Fiber's healthcare hero for a chance for them to win a Visa gift card or free Brightspeed Fiber internet for a year. Share their story on OzarksFirst.com. Sponsored by Brightspeed Fiber Internet.
These documents ensure Missouri citizens have control. But this August, Amendment 4 would permanently end that, letting a single congressional district, just 5% of voters, veto ballot initiatives most Missourians support. Amendment 4 destroys the majority rule system that's worked for a century, shredding one person, one vote, handing over we the people's power to politicians and special interests instead. Protect majority rule. Vote no on Amendment 4.
It still feels like he's gonna walk right in and sit down for dinner.
I even made his favorite this week.
Are you okay, Mom? Are you sure you're ready to do this again so soon?
Honey, there's no place I'd rather be right now than here with family. I was just worried I wasn't gonna be able to do this anymore with the cost of the funeral, and it was so unexpected. But your dad, he always had a plan.
What do you mean?
He had a guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance policy from United of Omaha Life Insurance Company. It really helped me with the expenses, and the payment came so fast.
But how was he able to qualify? With his health issues?
With United of Omaha, there were no health questions or medical exams. His acceptance was guaranteed.
If you are between 45 and 85, you automatically qualify for up to $25,000 in life insurance coverage, starting at just $6.38 a month with United of Omaha. Your acceptance is guaranteed. You cannot be turned down for any reason, and benefits may be paid within 24 hours. Unlike some policies, United of Omaha benefits are payable from day one. With one quick call, you can qualify for up to $25,000 in life insurance coverage.
But aren't those policies expensive?
They had options for as little as $6.38 a month. Plus, it was so easy. I even signed up for a policy of my own, so you won't have to worry either. And with their rate lock guarantee, my rate is locked in for life. My coverage will never go down, and my premiums will never increase.
Help take care of your loved ones after you're gone with a guaranteed acceptance life insurance policy from United of Omaha today.
Call 800-616-7970. That's 800-616-7970. 800-616-7970. Call today.
Welcome to Dishin' It. On the menu today, how about we take a breakfast classic and turn it into a croissant sandwich?
Let's do it.
Steak and eggs on a croissant with a special sauce with a side of not just any kind of potato, not hash browns, not butter potatoes.
Nah.
Crispy potato balls.
Yes.
Maddie found it. I was like, that looks good.
Yeah, but you were like, a casserole, and I'm like, that's going to take an hour. So we don't have time for a casserole.
No.
So let's find something quick and easy.
Yes.
So we're going to make crispy potato balls.
Yes, and would you mind handing me some eggs?
You want some eggs? I got you some eggs.
Because the gentleman we found on TikTok or Instagram who made this has a very soothing voice, and it's very entrancing.
Yes.
And he made the most silky, beautiful eggs, so that's what I'm going to attempt to do.
Now, if you want milk to go in them, I did bring some 2% if you want to make them.
I would love it.
Whichever. Okay, so for these potato balls, it tells you to take 4 potatoes, peel them, boil them, mash them, let them cool. We don't have time to do any of that, so we just got some pre-made mashed taters, okay?
Why not?
Why not?
They're pre-made.
They're here and they're ready to go.
It's called a time saver.
Yes. I'm gonna get our bowl here.
I'm just guesstimating how many eggs we'll need for this scramble.
Okay. I think your guesstimations are
I'm just
good.
Just 4? You think 4 sounds good?
Guesstimation's good to go.
I mean, I don't know. I think 4. And I apologize, I'm not wearing gloves today, friends, because we're out of them.
We ran out, and I forgot to get more.
We searched the whole station.
We really did. Now, I found 2.
Yeah.
The last remaining 2.
But you need those for that.
Yes, because I'm going to have to roll.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes. Love me some taters. Oh, sorry, do you need a trash, my friend?
Yes, do you,
yes, I don't
you have a
mind,
free
so
hand?
Sorry,
Thank
I
you.
do.
Okay, so in these potatoes, I'm going to add spices. So we have oregano, garlic powder, and smoked paprika.
Perfection. I'm adding a little bit of milk. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt.
And that is a teaspoon.
And a little bit of pepper.
Okay, so teaspoon dried oregano. That smells, that smells nice.
Nice.
And then a teaspoon of smoked paprika.
And Miss Maddie, I'm sorry to imposition you.
Yes.
I need to grab some butter from the fridge, if that works for you. If you don't mind.
I'll grab you a full stick and a partial stick.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. And then just a half a half a teaspoon of ground cumin.
Okay.
We've got, okay.
Better. Let me get my little line. And for these delicious eggs that are silky and fluffy, a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. You heat it up real hot, and then we're going to gently fold the eggs. Gently.
Powder. Okay.
There we go.
So I've got all of that. Then I have to do some parsley as well.
Oh, that's a lot of fun ingredients in there.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in here. So make sure, your spice cabinet is ready.
Check the expiration dates.
Okay, I got the parsley. Now, cornstarch. This is what's gonna hold it all together, I believe.
Oh, that's a good call.
Cornstarch, how much cornstarch? 3 big tablespoons. Okay, got it.
Okay, we're almost ready for
1,
these.
2, 3.
That's fantastical.
Now, what is the best way I mix this up, you think? It's not a whisk. Should I just get like a metal spoon?
You may need to use your hands, my friend. You may need to get in there, Yee.
I'm gonna get in here.
Get in there.
I'm gonna kind of incorporate everything first, and then I'll get in there.
All right. Now, the pan looks hot. I'm just trying to copy what he did in the video. Then he poured the eggs.
Okay, got that.
And I'm not gonna touch them right now. I'm just gonna let them.
Just let them be. Let it
wow,
be.
that looks nice.
Let it be. Now, do these look too runny? Should I add more cornstarch? Like, how am I gonna?
How are you gonna form them? We tried to take the quick way, and look. Do you remember the text I sent you, though?
What did you say?
Do you think they're gonna be too runny?
He did say that.
I did say that in the text. I just want a full. But what if we add flour? Hey, Sam, we have flour on that little shelf above the desk in the office.
Okay.
Because I'm afraid cornstarch is going to make it too cornstarchy tasting. But you know
Okay.
what? Okay, add a little bit more, though.
Okay.
And then if we add flour.
Here, this is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Okay, try that.
You gotta test things out, I guess, before you take it to TV, and we learn the hard
And if
way.
all else fails, we'll make a potato casserole.
We will make potato cakes. We could make potato cakes.
Oh, potato cakes? Yeah, we could make little cakes out of them.
We could. We'll see. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna reach down here.
Yes, sorry.
Grab Doug. Doug, our trusted friend.
Doug, our friend.
Thank you. Wipe my hands off. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get some croissants.
Oh, yes.
Cracked open.
Forgot about the croissant.
Yes.
Well, our oil is heating up nicely.
Okay.
And look how fluffy these eggs are. Look, I'm doing. He just took it and he kind of pulled away.
Here's something else we could do.
What?
What if we just took spoonfuls and just fried them that way?
Fritters.
Fritters. Potato fritters.
Potato fritters.
Okay.
You know what? If the flour don't work, if you don't add the flour, we can do potato fritters.
Yes.
I'm all for it.
Shout out to Hy-Vee for all these ingredients. Thank you.
Shout out Hy-Vee. Shout out Angie.
Angie, you're our girl.
Shout out employees. Awesome people there. Shout out bakery department, just cuz.
Shout out floral department. We talked about you guys yesterday for the 4th of July. holiday coming up.
Shout out to the sausage crumbles I get because it's the only store in town I can find them. Hy-Vee.
Shout out to the Monster Cookie protein balls that I bought yesterday as a little snacky snack for my drive home.
Yeah, it's really hard when we go to Hy-Vee because I shop for myself too.
I start looking for, I'm like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it, Madison. Okay.
Oh, these are turning
We're gonna
out
toast
nicely.
these up nice and golden brown. Ooh, these buttery croissants.
Oh gosh, we got 30.
I'm gonna pop these in, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna toast. We're gonna put it on toast.
Okay, here's some flour. Maddie, do you want me to put flour in here?
Yeah, let's try it.
Do you want to see what happens? And if not, we got fritters.
We got fritters. We always have a backup, you guys.
Okay, try that first.
So we're gonna incorporate this. Really hope that.
What if this tastes terrible now because we added so much?
I know. Well, we're gonna add some more things, I think.
Okay, that's thickening up.
It's thickening
okay.
up.
We'll just see how that works. I kind of like your fritter idea though. I ain't mad at that.
Ain't mad. Ain't too proud to beg. Sweet darling. All right,
Okay.
you guys, more dishing it on the way. We're gonna see what happens with the potatoes.
Yeah.
The eggs look good.
The eggs are egging.
And you got a steak, and I got a, yeah.
We'll be back.
Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
Casey's is too nice to say no. So when someone asked to be hand-tossed like our pizza dough, we said yes.
It's not crazy, it's Casey's. Now get 30% off all pizzas.
At Aaron Sachs & Associates, we're proud to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
Honoring the freedom, strength, and resilience that makes this country great.
And right here at home, we're proud to stand up for our community.
Fighting for you every step of the way.
Proudly celebrating 250 years of America.
The Ford 4th of July Sell-a-thon is on. We're celebrating the final days of employee pricing on adventure-ready SUVs. Get out there with sell-a-thon deals, like employee pricing plus $2,000 cash back on a 2025 Bronco. Match those savings too on a 2025 Bronco Sport. Adventure is calling. Head to your Midwest Ford dealers. The final days of employee pricing ends July 6th. Driven by value.
At Harry Cooper Supply, we've spent over 100 years serving hard-working Americans. Now, as we join the nation in celebrating its 250th milestone, we remain dedicated to the spirit that moves us all forward. Harry Cooper Supply, quality you can trust.
Life is full of big moments and the small steps that get you there. At Multiply Credit Union, every deposit means momentum. Every loan, a door opened. Each one, another step towards what's possible. Multiply Credit Union. Grow together. Live fully. Be more.
I can't get a hold of my mom.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Hello?
This is Life Alert. Your mother had an emergency, and we dispatched paramedics to her home.
What happened?
She had a fall, but don't worry. She is safe, and the paramedics are helping her right now.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes, whether it's to report a fall, a medical emergency, or an intruder. With one simple touch of a button, Life Alert sends help immediately.
Call 800-553-9584. That's 800-553-9584.
At Casey's, we're too nice to say no. So, when someone wanted all their favorite foods in a single bite, they tried this. But that didn't work. So we brought back the bacon cheeseburger pizza with crispy fries instead. It's not crazy, it's Casey's.
As the NASCAR playoffs draw near, a road course is the ultimate challenge. This Saturday, the NASCAR O'Reilly playoff contenders face off on a brutal Sonoma road course. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Saturday from Sonoma at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific on the CW.
Welcome back to Dishing It, everyone. All right, we're gonna try and attempt making a ball out of these potatoes.
I'm putting the oil back on the heat. It got really, really hot.
It's somewhat forming into a ball.
You know what? That looks great.
Okay.
Do you want to switch with me? Maybe you take that over there, because I'll start cutting the steak.
All right. So this is the best way for me to I guess this.
There we go. Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Oh, will you hand me that?
Which one? This?
Yep. Thank
there we
you.
go.
There we go. We're just gonna
I'm cutting
try
this
this.
steak into bite-sized pieces.
Okay. Get a little bit bigger. Gosh. That's heating up very nice.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be done in no time. Here, let me get your plates out for you in the napkin.
Okay, you guys.
We may need to flip them. If you want tongs, we can use that.
I can go ahead with that.
There we go.
So, when in doubt, add flour and cornstarch and anything that will make your potatoes a little bit more thick and malleable.
Let them stay. Oh, okay. Let's flip that one really fast.
Okay.
And again, I thought I had the oil at the right temperature, but
goodness, these are cooking up quick.
they're cooking up fast. And I did turn the oil down, temperature way down, so just let me know if you need more.
Okay.
Take off the fatty bits.
And I got us a ribeye.
Oh, perfect.
So a ribeye steak is what I purchased from Hy-Vee. They're on sale for $20 right now.
Oh, nice.
So
bargain.
Bargain.
Yeah, steak was considered a special occasion at my house growing up.
Oh, same.
Yeah, if we had steaks, like, oh my gosh.
It was a good month.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and chop this onion real fast.
Oh yes, I was supposed to do that.
You're fine.
So thank you for teamwork. Hectic, but
Hectic
team
and
is
crazy,
working.
but yes. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna try and sneak one more in here.
Yeah, they look great. And if you, oh yeah, that looks fantastic. Put some more butter in.
It's all working out. Okay, so after these are done, I need to make some sauces.
Oh yes, the sauce. Almost forgot about that. Okay, let me get the butter in here. Here's the plate for those when you're done. And then let me get this stuff out the way. Oh my goodness, we have so much going on today.
Yes, we do.
We have not.
We've gotten quiet because.
Yeah, sorry about that, friends.
You understand, right?
You know how it gets. Steak is in. Get those onions in. Get that butter. Oh, that looks great. Ooh. I think they turned out lovely.
Yeah. Right. That cool off.
Okay,
very nice.
That.
Okay.
Here, I can take over the balls now if you want to get to the sauces, because the steak is in.
Okay, steak is in. Do you want my glove?
Oh, that's okay.
Sure.
I may do some fritters here in a minute.
Okay.
Just add some more. Oh, looks nice.
Sauce. Here we go. Now this is the sauce that's going to go on our croissants that look great and brown.
Oh, they look amazing.
They look good. We caught them just in time.
Thank you for checking those. I did not even.
Okay. My goodness gracious. Okay, 1 cup of Japanese mayo. You're going to find this in the international aisle at Hy-Vee. It's going to look like this. Hellman's has its own brand, but the guy at the store said, obviously that's their version of it. So this is going to be your Japanese mayonnaise. You're going to need a cup of this.
I gotta say, I'm loving these. This is fun to make. Who would have thought potato bowls? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Potato balls. I love a potato ball.
I love it.
Okay, here we go. Basically, almost this whole thing. So, a cup of that.
By the way, can I taste that mayo? I just want to see what Japanese mayo tastes like.
You do taste it and tell me what you think.
It is hilarious. It's a cross between mayo and Miracle Whip.
Oh, okay.
That's what it tastes like. It tastes like that. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it tastes like it.
That's what, yeah. I think a lot of people could understand that.
That is a total.
Okay. Then we have 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar going in. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard.
This is so much stuff today, but I'm loving the smells.
I know, we really haven't cooked with a lot of spices and stuff.
And I tell you, I love finding new recipes for sauces. You know how we love sauces. And if it's a good sauce, I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh, 2 minutes? Why is
We got this. We got this. There we go.
Oh, Dijon, Celine
Come on,
Dijon.
Celine Dijon.
Come on, work with me. Don't be this way. Don't embarrass me.
How would you like your steak, Maddie?
Well done.
That is like a knife to my heart when you say that.
I know. That's why I don't get taken to steak places often.
You're not welcome here.
You're not. Get out, you. Go and get Dijon parsley. A teaspoon of parsley. Okay. Parsley's in. Salt and pepper. Perfect. Bing, bang, boom.
Guys,
Oh, wait.
I wish you could smell this.
Worcestershire. I need.
Oh, Worcestershire. Yep.
Wash your sister.
Wash your sister's ass. Oh goodness, this looks amazing so far. Guys, I wish you could smell. By the way, I did take the eggs off the stove earlier. They're covered with aluminum foil, keeping the heat in.
Okay.
The eggs are nice and fluffy and delicious. And then we do, Maddie, at some point we have to sprinkle Parmesan on these, right?
Parmesan and parsley.
And parsley.
So.
Oh gosh, look how good that looks.
Okay. Yes.
It's amazing.
Everything is coming together very nicely.
It really is.
Hectic but nice. And I'm gonna whisk this up for us. Okay. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. There we have it.
Wowza, that looks amazing.
We're doing it.
Okay, let me get these onions nice and sauteed.
Okay, so those were the only two things we needed all the spices for, so I think we're good. Okay.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna keep these potato balls cooking through the commercial. The steak is almost done. When we come back, we'll assemble and try everything put all together. It's gonna be so good. Don't go anywhere. More Dishin' of fun right after this.
Ozarks First, voted best social media star by the Missouri Broadcasters Association.
Have you been hurt? Call Dan the man. Calling the wrong attorney could cost you everything. Don't risk your future. Call Dan the man at Deputy and Mizell.
When the heat hits Springfield, Air Services is ready to keep your home cool and comfortable. Whether it's a seasonal inspection or a system that's lost its edge, our expert technicians bring precision, speed, and service that goes above and beyond. Air Services is here to catch little issues before they become big problems, so your home stays efficient, your bills stay low, and your comfort stays high. Trust the experts to get it done.
Don't you get nervous, call Air Services today.
Heading outdoors? Protect yourself from alpha-gal syndrome, a serious allergic reaction to mammal meats caused by a tick bite. Reduce your risk, avoid tall grass and brush, wear long pants, long sleeves, and light-colored clothing so you can spot ticks. Use EPA-recommended repellents. When you come inside, shower, launder clothes, and do a full tick check, including pets, and remove any ticks promptly with tweezers. These simple steps can help keep you safe from tick bites and the risk of developing alpha-gal.
Premium off-roading is better at Ozarks Power Sports. The Kawasaki Ridge Crew extends peak performance to everyone with its 4-cylinder engine, extended cab, heavyweight towing and hauling, plus advanced HVAC, providing all-season comfort with fast heating and cooling. Get a 2025 Kawasaki Ridge Crew on sale for only $23,999. Good company meets its peak at Ozarks Power Sports. Now open, I-44 in Glenstone, ozarkspowersports.com.
To destroy the works of the evil one, and the kingdom of darkness with light, and to rescue men from the law of sin. This is the gospel of Christ.
We invite you to watch the Gospel of Christ each and every Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on Fox 49, brought to you by the Bona Church of Christ.
This is the gospel of Christ.
Homeowners have a lot of decisions to make when building a new home. At Southern Supply, our job is to help you navigate them with confidence. From early planning and accurate estimates to quality windows, doors, siding, decking, premium select lumber, and more, our industry experts help determine what works and how to make it happen. We coordinate details behind the scenes to keep projects moving and deliveries on time, and you're never on your own once the products arrive. Let's turn your dream home ideas into a plan, starting at Southern Supply.
Have you been hurt? Call Dan the man. Calling the wrong attorney could cost you everything. Don't risk your future. Call Dan the man at Deputy and Mizell.
All right, guys, it's almost time to try the steak and egg croissant sandwich with our crispy potato balls.
Yes.
I'm eating cheese because it was so good. I had to. Okay.
This is how I imagine Jeremy coming home after a long day of work. Packet of cheese, one hand, a slice in the other, talking to his dogs. Christy, Missy, stop it.
Yeah, stop that, yo.
Stop the barking.
Okay, we're adding some provolone cheese on top of the steak, and we're gonna let it melt on top of it. Look how good that is.
And I've got our croissants out the oven.
Yes, and do we put sauce on both sides or one side?
We put sauce on both sides.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
So, just gonna get this out of the way so I don't burn myself. And then for our potato balls, I'm gonna go ahead and get our Parmesan cheese.
I gotta say, I think they turned out beautifully.
They really did. And it all just took a little bit of ingenuity.
It was touch and go there for a second, but you know what?
Yeah.
There we go.
Isn't that life, though? Touch and go.
Life.
That's life.
Let all the people say.
Okay, some Parmesan, some parsley flakes.
Oh, goodness. Now, remember we did that story yesterday about taking a bite of something that's cold in the middle?
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
That is a very good possibility. But you know what? We welcome it. We welcome the challenge.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Great.
Okay, let's start assembling.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get our mayo sauce on our croissants.
God, this looks delicious. Off, okay.
This one as well. Okay. So do you want to start doing your eggs?
I was thinking, is that the top or the bottom? I can't tell which is.
I think that's the top. Here, I'll go ahead and.
Yes, okay, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay, so, do you remember if it's eggs or steak?
I think it was eggs, then steak
steak?
and
Okay.
cheese, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember. Oh gosh, this is very hard to keep these fluffy eggs on the croissant.
They're so fluffy. They're floating away. Sorry, part of my reach. Okay.
Oh yeah, that one did better. Add a little more egg right here. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring these a little closer.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm moving this out of your way, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, well.
Well, that cheese.
It's hard to keep it on that. You might need to, like, keep everything on there. if you
So
will.
much. Here.
That's a lot. That's
Here,
a lot.
that one's mine. Do a little bit less. This will be
Can you
yours.
arrange that better on there?
Yes. I will do my best.
That's, yeah. Oh my gosh, this cheese is flopping everywhere.
Okay,
Let me
might
set
have
this
to
right here.
let that one go.
Okay, here we go. And then what else did we put on this?
And that's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Let me try to arrange this better on my plate. I think this one's mine, or is that one yours?
That one's mine.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Here. There we go. We'll switch it.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Then we do that.
That looks really good on here.
That does look really good. Try these eggs.
You want to pick your bullets?
Oh.
Which one would you like?
Go ahead, surprise me.
I'm gonna give you a super. Oh, I'm gonna give you a super dark one.
Super dark. Okay. Love a tan.
Medium. There we go. Let's start with that. See how you like.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one I just took off because you know I like piping hot food.
Yes, you do.
All right. Look at that.
Look at that.
I'm wondering how it's all gonna stay on when we try to eat it.
Do we go full bore again?
Okay,
Go in
let's when camera 7 is ready, we're gonna do our infamous pose with the food. I was gonna try to hold it. Oh my gosh, that cheese just flipped completely
It
out.
almost caught my eyelash. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Ready?
There we go. We got it. I may have to use a fork.
Oh. They're good. These are so good. Excuse me for talking with my mouth so full. I apologize.
Oh,
These
the
are
potato balls?
so good,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me get in there.
But we love a sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need some ketchup. Sorry.
Oh yeah, ketchup would be great.
Not to disrespect our own cooking, but I need ketchup. All those. Yummy yum. That's what you get. The cumin is a little overpowering, but I did the teaspoon.
Oh, now that you say that, I do taste the cumin.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm gonna attempt. Probably not very daintily, so avert your eyes if you don't want to see this.
Those potato balls are very unique flavor. Very unique.
That mayo. Yes, maybe a little bit more salt for the potato balls or something.
There's something.
Less cumin.
My word.
Knock, 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 cumin.
There's so much. There's so much cheese.
Yeah, this is when you kind of need a fork on standby.
It's very hard to eat.
I'm gonna just take a bite here with the egg in it. Steak. That kind of gave me Philly cheesesteak vibes with the.
Totally did.
It was very
Totally
good though.
It's hard to eat as a sandwich. I love the way it looked on the video.
Yeah.
But way too hard to eat. I'm just deconstructing.
Very messy. I'm gonna try again. Give it the good old college try.
Yours is staying together pretty well.
Yeah. I was a little worried about the mayo sauce. It was very good.
It's good.
Okay. You seem perplexed?
I'm thinking.
Perplexed?
Because I'm thinking, yeah, maybe more salt in the potato balls. But we did add a lot of flour.
Yeah, and I did a nice heaping
Yeah.
dash.
Hold. What if we did? Put a little salt on the extra. Oh, that's a lot.
Ooh. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna open up mine. There you go. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
See if
let's try it
that
now.
helps.
Cumin? The cumin is still overpowering. I feel like you could totally forgo the cumin.
Yeah. And because to me, they almost taste like Mexican potato balls.
Yeah.
Because cumin is very identifiable with Mexican food to me.
Right. Yeah, I think you could, if you don't like cumin or like very overpowering, I would say just, skip that step. I could use some more garlic in here. You know what? I hate you. Oh man, so dumb.
I hate you.
And that's how you do it, people.
Oh
my word. Something you grab and you just eat it.
Okay.
Eat it. Okay.
Maddie, since we're doing our new scale of rating.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Potato balls, 7. And the sandwich, I will do 7. 7.
Potato balls, I'm gonna give a 5. And then the sandwiches, I'll give a 7.
Yeah.
It's just hard to eat. I mean, it's delicious. It'll do in a bite. Till next time, we're dishing it.
Mike Landis on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
It's your home. Make it perfect. Find out how at OzarksFirst.com's Ozarks Home Experts. If you have moisture in your basement or crawl space, or if your foundation needs fixing, you need a Smouse under your house. Get your issues fixed with the Smouse Brothers, a Color 10 Fox 49 Ozarks Home Experts partner.
Hello, Patriots. George Washington here. In celebration of America's 250th birthday, News Nation is blowing up the history books. My main Minutemen, Bill O'Reilly and Leland Vittert, delve deep into the unsung heroes and villains of the American Revolution, like the former street thug turned chief of artillery for the colonial army and the pigeon-livered general who tried to replace me.
Only you know why.
Bill O'Reilly's Patriots and Plotters. Next Thursday at 9/8 Central, only on News Nation.
It still feels like he's going to walk right in and sit down for dinner. I even made his favorite this week. Are you okay, Mom? Are you sure you're ready to do this again so soon?
Honey, there's no place I'd rather be right now than here with family. I was just worried I wasn't going to be able to do this anymore with the cost of the funeral, and it was so unexpected. But your dad, he always had a plan.
What do you mean?
He had a guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance policy from United of Omaha Life Insurance Company. It really helped me with the expenses, and the payment came so fast.
But how was he able to qualify? With his health issues?
With United of Omaha, there were no health questions or medical exams. His acceptance was guaranteed.
If you are between 45 and 85, you automatically qualify for up to $25,000 in life insurance coverage, starting at just $6.38 a month with United of Omaha. Your acceptance is guaranteed. You cannot be turned down for any reason, and benefits may be paid within 24 hours. Unlike some policies, United of Omaha benefits are payable from day one. With one quick call, you can qualify for up to $25,000 in life insurance coverage.
But aren't those policies expensive?
They had options for as little as $6.38 a month. Plus, it was so easy. I even signed up for a policy of my own, so you won't have to worry either. And with their rate lock guarantee, my rate is locked in for life. My coverage will never go down, and my premiums will never increase.
Help take care of your loved ones after you're gone with a guaranteed acceptance life insurance policy from United of Omaha today.
Call 800-616-7970. That's 800-616-7970. 800-616-7970. Call today.
Ozarks First, voted Best Weathercast by the Missouri Broadcasters Association.
We are so excited to welcome Nick Rosenthal with Thrasher Foundation Repair. And you've been busy, as you were saying, thanks to Mother Nature.
Very, very.
But would you mind, reminding our viewers what Thrasher Foundation Repair is, what you guys do?
Yeah, so we do a multitude of things, from waterproofing basements, encapsulating crawl spaces. We lift and level concrete. We repair foundation walls that may be bowing, falling, failing. So a lot of different things that we do out there for our homeowners. And as the seasons change, a lot of homes change with it. So
yeah. Right. Okay, so with the rain and with summer, I feel bad because usually it used to rain in spring here, but now I feel like it's raining summers here.
Mhm.
What do you need to look for in your home and concrete issues?
So concrete, biggest one's going to be unlevel, right, or tripping hazards. Is going to be the biggest thing for folks, safety-wise, peace of mind-wise, but also aesthetics as well. Pooling water can occur because of that, as well as I think just overall cracks, right? When you look at cracks, typically the first thing concrete's going to do is going to crack, and then it's going to fall. So
that's my driveway.
That's
so bad.
Oh, I've seen that issue a lot of times.
Yeah.
The steps.
Yep, a lot of steps. Walk paths are a major area. The garage approach too, going up to the home.
Yeah.
So it can make a bumpy entrance for homeowners as well.
For sure.
Could I ask you a quick question about those? I always assumed when I saw something like that, it was a rebar issue, like it wasn't properly installed. Is that a water issue?
So a lot of times it has to deal with basically the soil, and that soil around our homes has kind of been backfilled after the foundation was built, and the weight of the concrete itself can just cause it to settle down. We start getting water flowing there.
Gotcha.
It softens that soil, and as we heat up here later in the fall, that soil's gonna shrink and dry out, and
that's my grandparents' house.
The problem's gonna continue to get worse.
Looks just like it.
Yeah. So is that? That you just named a multitude of reasons. This is why so many people kind of notice these concrete problems, especially in the summer.
Yeah. So a lot of times, I think a lot of people are using their patios, using their driveways. More guests are coming over in the walk path. Pools, and a lot of changes happen over winter. As we come into spring, and so the changes occurred, and now they're out there more, and they're starting to notice that things have changed over time. So
and so what should homeowners be looking for? So when you're walking around, check for the cracks, and then what's the next step?
Yeah, check for cracks, look for uneven slabs. They might notice like, hey, I think that's gotten worse. It probably has. But ultimately, give us a call. It's a free inspection. Come out, and our focus is really just on educating the homeowner on what's happened or happening, and providing them solutions and options for them, really to give them peace of mind, right, that the problem's been fixed permanently, and they can go about their daily lives. So
So if they notice something small, and they're like, this could wait. Should they wait or should they act right now? Because that could just then lead to a multitude of problems.
Yeah, when we're talking concrete or foundation repair as a whole, the problem typically is only going to get worse. The worse it gets, the more expensive it gets. So there's no problem really too small that we can't go out and fix and get ahead of, prevent more cracks from happening, future settlement from happening. So.
So what are some of the repair options available?
Yeah, so we use, for lifting, we use what's called poly-level foam. It's polymer-based foam. It's closed-celled, which means it's waterproof. It's very, very strong, but it's very, very lightweight. And so we don't add any weight to that soil. We just want to lift it back up into place and prevent it from settling again. And then we also have a product called Nexus Pro that would be used for any crack repair as well as sealing those joints or those lines in your concrete to prevent any water intrusion. So
I have a follow-up with that really quickly. Yeah. Sometimes you think, okay, let's say it's a sidewalk. Let's say it's homeowners might think I have to replace the whole thing. Like I have to, you don't have to replace it.
Yeah. So
especially that foam you were talking about, which is an amazing product, by the way.
Yeah. Typically we do, you know, we're about half the price of replacement. It's none of the mess. We can be in and out in a day. Your home is going to be fixed. Yeah, protected.
That's amazing.
You know, we also provide a warranty with it, which new concrete comes with none typically. So we can be in and out of there, and the homeowner, they can drive on the driveway 15 minutes after we're done.
Wow. 15 minutes?
It's
okay,
yep,
that's
in and out,
nice.
none of the mess, and they're protected.
That's fantastic.
So I know there's people out there saying, okay, well, I've got all these problems. I need to make the call. What is the first step for someone that might be reaching out to you?
Yeah, I encourage people to go to our website. There's a lot of education on there that they can educate themselves and become knowledgeable with that. Give us a call. We'll get an appointment set, and we'll send out one of our system design specialists. Again, just focus on educating the homeowner, showing their problems, and presenting their options to them.
When you're looking at these homes, I typically find a lot of people don't address these till they're selling their home, and then it comes back in the inspection report. Do you do a lot of that type of thing where somebody's selling their house and they have to get it fixed right away for selling purposes?
Yeah, we absolutely do. So there's always new homeowners, or there's people selling their homes, or those people that have been there for a long time and just have neglected these things until, hey, we need to actually do something about this now. So.
Wow, that was a good transformation there too.
That was, yeah. Now you're giving me all these things I need to kind of look at my house with and the concrete and all that. So one more time, what is the website?
GoThrasher.com would be the easiest, and like I said, it'll lead you down the path of learning more about what's caused the issues, how we fix them, and get us an appointment. So.
50 years in the business, they know what they're doing.
And your service area?
Yeah, we cover vast majority here, Southwest Missouri, so out to West Plains, up to Lake of the Ozarks.
Oh, wow.
Up to
we even travel a little into Southeast Kansas. So.
Well, no excuse then. If you're noticing this cracks, you don't want Grandma tripping on your sidewalk coming into house for a 4th of July party.
100%.
You don't want that. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, thank you guys for having me.
Good to see you. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun coming up right after this.
We're all looking for ways to save and stretch that dollar.
Your old car is worth money at Auto by Rent. Push it, pull it, or drag it. Your trade-in is worth at least $2,000. Car, truck, motorcycle, running or not. If it's got wheels, we'll take it. And don't worry about credit. At Auto by Rent, you're approved.
Stop waiting and start living. It's 2026. Get the Tier 1 brands you want right now. No credit needed, plus we'll deliver and set it up for free. All American Rental and Sales. Your home upgraded.
Have you had an amazing experience with a healthcare provider? Well, nominate your Brightspeed Fiber's healthcare hero for a chance for them to win a Visa gift card or free Brightspeed Fiber internet for a year. Share their story on OzarksFirst.com. Sponsored by Brightspeed Fiber Internet.
Being seriously injured in an auto accident causes a lot of physical pain, and it can be upsetting and frustrating as well. Doctor's visits, mounting medical bills, lost wages, being without a car, that's a lot to handle. At Bishop & Hayes, we have one focus, auto injury law, and we've done it for over 25 years. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call or text us at 417-222-2222, and we'll get you the answers you need.
The Springfield area just got hit. Damage you can't see today can turn into water inside your walls tomorrow. Insurance companies have claim windows. Miss yours, and that repair bill could be on you. Gallagher Brothers has over 650 five-star reviews from Missouri homeowners just like you. We handle the insurance. We handle the repairs. You only cover your deductible. Inspection slots are filling fast. Call now to lock yours in. Gallagher Brothers Construction, Missouri storm restoration experts, locally owned since 1973.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menard.
closets. Organize your home with Closet Made. We carry everything you need to maximize your space in closets, pantries, and more. Get this closet kit for a value of $97.89 after rebate. Check out our huge selection of window images, blinds, and shades. Vinyl blinds provide privacy and light control. Get them today starting at a value of $9.99 each after rebate. Plus, get them trimmed to width free in store.
Save big money at Menards.
Be done with your old car, and Auto by Rent will give you $2,000 minimum trade allowance. Not running? I'll tow it and give you 30 days payment free with bumper-to-bumper warranty. Don't worry about your credit. At Auto by Rent, you're approved.
Welcome to the game show that nobody wants to win.
Spell guarantee. G-A. Oh, it's G-U.
This is harder than I thought.
What did the itsy-bitsy spider climb up? Whoa!
We will push them to their limits academically.
What kind of doctor specializes in feet?
Pediatrician?
Jeremy, when I think of my childhood, one thing that always sticks out, my favorite teachers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so, do you know a teacher who goes above and beyond? The one who stays late, cheers the loudest, and makes learning unforgettable? The one who made a difference? I do. So now's your chance to recognize them, and that's why we've teamed up with Fritz's Adventure to present the Golden Apple Award.
Nominate your favorite educator you feel deserves recognition for this Golden Apple Award 2026, and they could win a $150 gift card to Fritz's Adventure, 6 all-access tickets to Fritz's Adventure. This is a prize pack valued at $330.
Yes, each nominee will be judged by an Ozarks First panel, and the winner will be announced on our show and the 9 p.m. news on KRBK and KOZL the last Thursday of each month. This contest runs now through November 30th. Get your submissions in ozarksfirst.com/contest. Golden Apple Award 2026. Recognize the teachers who made a difference in your life.
And you just saw our Golden Apple Award winner for this month earlier in the show, so congrats. And it could be your favorite educator next time.
Exactly.
Because, hey guys, guess what? Prime Day delivers savings for every budget with prices too good to pass up. And the Best Reviews team is zeroing in on Prime Day deals to improve life around the house, boost your health, and make summer pool days unforgettable.
Love it. Ashley Howard is standing by with the best products at the best prices in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard. Scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big because Prime Day is here, and we are talking big deals on products for your home, health, and pool. So let's get to it. First up, I know you do not want to spend your summer days cleaning floors, so let the Dreamy L40 Ultra Gen 2 robotic vacuum and mop do the job for you. It has an extendable side brush and mop to reach tight corners and suck up debris from the tightest spaces. When it's done, it goes right back to its fully automated dock, which washes the mops and empties the dustbin all on its own. All right, let's move to the next Amazon Prime Day deal in health and wellness. Whether you're just getting started or you already have a routine, meet the Murray Vibration Plate. Just a few minutes a day on the plate helps activate your muscles and support circulation with minimal effort and setup. Whether you're standing, stretching, or recovering after a workout, the Murray is going to make you feel good. Now, if you have a pool, you know how much work it takes to keep it clean, and we already decided we are not spending our summer days like that, so Aper is changing the game with 2 incredible robotic pool cleaners that deliver 360-degree pool coverage and 24/7 expert-level cleaning. The Aper Scuba V3 runs on cognitive AI Navium mode, which creates automatic weekly cleaning plans based on your pool's size, its cleaning history, and even the weather. The second part, which is the Eco Surfer S2, floats on the surface and features solar-seeking technology. When the battery gets low, it automatically seeks out sunlight to recharge. And lastly, now that your pool is spotless, jump in and take a lap with the iGarden Portable Swim Jet. It mimics open water conditions for swim training, and it can also turn your pool into a home water park and spa massage. The best part, you can control it all from your mobile device. Takes 1 minute to set up and works with both in-ground and above-ground pools. Remember, Prime Day runs from June 23rd to June 26th. All right, let's take one last look at today's products, helping you save money. Head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
And Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, ozarksfirst.com, underneath the Marketplace tab.
Yes.
So there you go.
Did you do any Prime Day deals shopping? Because
listen,
I know I did.
I'm terrible because if I need something, I go order it. So I ordered a bunch of stuff last week, but I don't even need anything this week.
Oh, so you missed out on all the
Yes.
savings. Jeremy, just make up a list of things.
You know what, though? I just
frivolous.
thought of, thank you, I just thought of something I do need. Not a want, a need. There's a difference.
Okay.
Just thought of something. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though.
Oh, he's not going to share with the class.
No.
Okay. Well, all my stuff is baby stuff. So.
Oh, well.
But I'm excited because that finally means like things are getting checked off. I packed my hospital bag the other day.
Good for you.
Yeah, so.
So you're almost technically, because it's June 25th, you're a month and 2 days away.
Yeah.
Because that.
From due date.
From due date.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly when Mother Nature is going to be like, you know what?
Let's kick this thing out of her.
Literally kick it out because I have a feeling that baby's going to be a soccer player.
Oh, yeah. The way he, either salsa dancer or soccer player, because from 2 in the morning till 3, right before my alarm goes off, he is like,
Okay,
I'm like,
what? I'm just playing devil's advocate. What if by some weird chance your son does not like soccer?
How dare you?
I know, I'm just...
On air in front of all of our friends, my husband could be watching.
He will disown that child.
No, it's okay. If he doesn't like soccer, that's totally fine. We will get him into something else that he enjoys. And it's going to be soccer.
We'll
say it's football.
Football. There we go.
All right, you guys, it is time to join us for our third hour on CBS Color 10. Tom Turton's joining us in studio, so switch that channel right.
Please switch it. We'll see CBS.
This is iSense, the world's only mattress with comfort control technology. It adjusts to your exact comfort preference while maintaining support your body needs. No sagging, no compromise. 84% of iSense sleepers report relief from back pain, and it's right here in Springfield.
Before you buy a mattress, experience iSense. Your side, your way.
Visit our showroom on the corner of Battlefield and Fremont.
Life is full of big moments and the small steps that get you there. At Multiply Credit Union, every deposit means momentum. Every loan, a door opened. Each one, another step towards what's possible. Multiply Credit Union. Grow together. Live fully. Be more.
Hy-Vee Hot Deals means more savings. This week, Hy-Vee Midwest pork loin or chops just 3 for $5. Frito-Lay Tostitos, Doritos, or Ruffles $2.49 each when you buy 3. Cal Giant fresh raspberries or blackberries only $2.99. Hy-Vee yogurt 39 cents each. Ragu pasta sauce just $1.99. Kellogg's crackers $3.49. General Mills cereals 2 for $5. Hy-Vee almond milk is $2.69. Bubbler sparkling water is only $5.99. And various frozen dinners 3 for $10. The hot deals are at Hy-Vee.
At Camp Barnabas, we say yes to life-changing experiences. Ziplining, water slides, canoeing, parties, and more. All designed for individuals with disabilities and chronic illnesses. Since 1994, we've welcomed over 100,000 campers and missionary volunteers. But camp isn't possible without your generosity. Together, we can ensure no one misses out. Support our mission today at campbarnabas.org.
News Nation is blowing up the history books. Bill O'Reilly and Leland Vittert delve deep into the unsung heroes and villains of the American Revolution. Bill O'Reilly's Patriots and Plotters. Next Thursday at 9/8 Central, only on News Nation.
Dear America, get to Toyota's Independence Day sales event, because the fireworks start here. Toyota's got plenty of bang for your buck, with quality, efficiency, and value that keeps glowing long after the smoke clears. So fire up your savings with Toyota. Get a great deal on the 2026 Camry with 3.99% APR financing, or lease Camry for just $299 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This year, America celebrates 250 years of freedom, family, and tradition. Celebrate with hometown favorites at Mel's Hard Luck Diner and Kringle's Christmas Shop in Branson. Enjoy great food, unforgettable entertainment, and the spirit of Christmas all year long. Happy 250th birthday, America.
When it comes to working with my clients, I'm not just their lawyer, I'm their advocate, their front line, and oftentimes we become friends.
Once you hire Aaron Sachs and Associates, you can kind of step back, take a deep breath, focus on getting better.
I like Aaron. He's a very personal man. He's community-minded. I'm really glad I called him.
And he really helped me and my family out a lot.
Aaron Sachs and Associates. It costs you nothing to see if we can help.
Heating and Air Paramedics, may I help you?
Hello, another company told me I need a new air conditioning system. Could I get a second opinion from you?
I have a truck on the way right now, sir.
Heating and Air Paramedics. There when you need us 24/7.
This is what you can expect right here on Real Life. The gospel, unfiltered, truthful, honest, and can I put it this way? Even raw. Christ has the answers for you, and they're found in His Bible. That is developing a worldview. That's what we call it, a biblical worldview. Because God's got the answers, and God has shown us the way, and that way is Jesus Christ. He has a plan for your life personally. We would love to have you join us right here on Real Life.
Certified most accurate forecast in the Ozarks, 10 years in a row by Weather Rate. Ozarks first, first in weather, first for you.
Murder on Moon Valley Road, Part 1, premiering on KOZL.
Next stop, Sherry. Sherry Shepherd.
I can't believe with all of the cold, that we don't know how much snow we're gonna get, all this stuff is going on. I had a